Strippers. I'm not bullshitting. I was in Atlanta one time and I saw these hoes praying before they danced, and I was like, what are these hoes asking Jesus for right now? Like what? Lord, let us shake our asses faster than we ever shook them before, God. Let them clap as if we were at a graduation, Lord. Let the tips come in abundance, God.
I'm not even that famous, and already I hate it. I hate it so much. It's a burden. Occasionally now, I will be eating at a fancy restaurant and will get recognized by both the waitstaff and the chef and think to myself, oh, great. Now I have to tip more.
I think women should judge men equally and harshly. You know what never fails? Judge men based on what they drive. Ladies, if a guy picks you up in a minivan, he is telling you, why have sex when we can collect all the Angry Bird stuffed animals? Full-size van. Whoa. That's more like, you want to go out? Well, you're coming. Kidnapping joke, yeah? Now, ladies, if a guy picks you up in a Honda and it's lowered real low to the ground, and there's some cool blue lights underneath it, that says when we get to this restaurant, get whatever you want. My mom's got this. Don't worry about it. I got it, yeah. Yeah, she gave me tip money, yeah.
Postmates not that bad. I actually make decent money. It's kind of weird running into people I know. I ran into this dude that just sold a TV show. He was like, hey, Shantae Wayans. You know, you try to over-explain yourself. I was like, yeah, man, you know, I'm out here hustling. Like, you know, just finished touring and shit, you know what I mean? Just had some meetings about to sell some shit, you know. Just doing this to pay off a little bit of debt, you know, have extra money. He was like, oh, cool, my food is getting cold, I gotta go. You better fucking tip me, man. Postmates is fun, it's fun. There's a lot of judgment in Postmates. Like, I realized white people love chicken and waffles. Yeah, I love it, you know. It's crazy, too, because I be driving up in the hills and stuff, and I be like, look at my people all the way up in the top, you know what I'm saying? And not forgetting... I'm like, look at them, man, they don't forget where they came from. This is what I'm talking about. Then I get there, it's just a regular-ass white lady that opens the door. She's like... People are bougie in Postmates, especially people in the hood. Real talk, I showed up one time, she's like, could you bring my food to the door? I was like, no, bitch, I'm scared. You live here, so they obviously know you. How about you come downstairs and I'll tip you to come get your own fucking food?
Atmosphere can change your attitude. It's like being in an Italian restaurant and they put bread on the table. Now, you didn't ask for bread, but it's there, so you eat it. Then they take that basket away, they bring more bread. You eat that bread. They take that basket away, they bring more bread. You eat all that bread. Then they take that basket away, and then they don't bring bread anymore, and you're like, where the fuck is our bread? I'm not tipping. This is bullshit. No, honey, I'm pissed.
I think in certain jobs you shouldn't pray to God for having. You know, like boxers. You ever see a boxer before a fight? You ever wonder, what the fuck is he praying about? But like, Lord, give me the strength to knock this motherfucker out, Lord. Let me paralyze him from the neck down, God. Let him never walk again, in Jesus' name I pray. Strippers. I'm not bullshitting. I was in Atlanta one time and I saw these hoes praying before they danced, and I was like, what are these hoes asking Jesus for right now? Like what? Lord, let us shake our asses faster than we ever shook them before, God. Let them clap as if we were at a graduation, Lord. Let the tips come in abundance, God. Don't let it rain. Let it tsunami on us tonight, Lord.
I got in trouble my second week in rehab because I ordered Outback Steakhouse using Postmates. There were two things in this Pennsylvania town where I went to rehab. There was an Outback and there was a rehab. But when I ordered the Outback, I somehow thought the delivery guy wouldn't know what the rehab was. So I gave him the street address of the rehab as if it was my home. And then in the special instructions, I wrote, "Don't stop at the big building. Drive up the hill to the brick dorm, and you'll see a 38-year-old man outside in a robe who's so excited." So the food arrives, but it gets confiscated by the RS on duty, and he calls me into his office, and he goes, "This is fucked up. This is serious." I go, "It's just Outback." He goes, "What if it's an Outback dry run?" I go, "What's an Outback dry run?" He goes, "Well, this time you order Outback and it's just food and we laugh it off and we let it through. But what if you left a really big tip so that next time you order, you go, 'Hey, remember me? I left you a really big tip. I'll give you an even bigger tip if you get me some drugs.'" I said, "Oh my God, that is a fantastic idea."